On this channel we talk a lot about nature, but does anyone really know what nature really is? How do you define it? The Oxford English Dictionary's definition of nature is something to the effect of all the animals, plants, rocks, forces and features of the world that exist independently of people. Okay, seems pretty solid, but what about this? This maple tree is not naturally here in the UK, it's not native, it was introduced by people. While it is currently existing independently of people, it didn't get here originally, so it's still not natural. Dogs wouldn't exist without people the same way, they're a domesticated species, so they are unnatural. Although mine are very beautiful, aren't you? Very beautiful, boy, you're beautiful. And cutting down all the forests, making them more grassland or scrubland, that's very unnatural. It's not naturally supposed to be that way. Climate change is a natural phenomenon. It's been happening for millions and millions of years, but humans are speeding it up right now faster than it has ever occurred independently of that. So what we're experiencing around the world is not natural. But this definition is definitely lacking. It excludes everything outside of the world. The universe, the sun, the stars, every other planet. I personally would consider that part of nature. But also, what about righting wrongs? What about restoring lost spaces and species? These organisms would have naturally been in a place, were extirpated by humans, but reintroduced by them the same. I would say that is renaturalizing a space. But what about humanity itself? Humans are an animal that evolved naturally themselves. To exclude humanity entirely from nature doesn't really make any sense. But obviously a line has to be drawn somewhere, or else you get people saying this is natural. A fridge, just dumped in the wild. Absolutely natural. It would justify a lot of bad actors in their actions as well. Oh, it's natural for me to let my dog or cat rip apart this wild animal. I would say that humans living in a way that doesn't negatively impact the organisms, species and landscape around them that evolved independently of them, I would consider them natural. So this would mean cultures that are still living in tandem with their environment, there is a balance, they are living as naturally as possible. This isn't to say anyone that doesn't live that way is lesser than anyone that does. And it's important to remember that nature is a concept devised by humanity. It's just us trying to understand the universe around us. And whilst these definitions might seem arbitrary to some, they do help us overall. This pond was built unnaturally by an unnatural creature. That's me. But I built it for wildlife, and wildlife is thriving within it. The long and short of this video is, nature is nuanced, but I think we all know what it is.